This is Why Must I Sign In, and today I'm going to be continuing on with The Flame and the Flood. I should be starting in Zone 9 with decent survival things ready to go. So far, Zone 9 has been pretty rough. There's lots of rain and lots of wind, which makes it very hard to avoid dying of the cold. So although I would like to just be able to continue on and win the game, I'm slightly worried that it will be difficult to do so, but we're going to find out. I'm a little bit hungry, but really I'm almost not at all worried about hunger at the moment. I am like 99% worried about the heat. I think that was a hit either way. I don't think I had the maneuverability to avoid it. So I'd like to get over here, somewhere where there's a good shelter. I need to check my traps. If there is a wolf here, then I'm... Now see, here's the rain already, and so this is exactly why I wanted to head for this shelter. Okay, so there's definitely a boar. Sounds like there's a war going on here, practically. Lots of stuff going on here. Do I have a spike trap at all right now? I don't think I do. Let's make some braided cord. Now I could make 3 arrows, but really I mostly just want a spear trap right now. I think that's the best route. My body temperature is dropping fast, so I need to get on this. Go and get the trap set up now, presuming I will have to maybe lure a boar back to it. So... definitely, almost certainly aggroed that wolf. Oh, there's boars fighting wolves is what's going on. Don't really want to get in that. Really just want the shelter. You know, maybe I don't even need to have this. I don't need to use the trap. I can reclaim it. If I... or I could if I sort this out. Mostly just trying to dry off here, honestly. And then maybe start a fire once the storm is up. I do definitely regain some warmth from taking shelter, so that's good. But the storm is just unabating, pretty much. What's it? It's not... it doesn't really let you choose these options. That's weird. So go ahead and consume another stack of cattails. Because as I said, you know, food isn't a huge issue here. I'm just trying to keep my heat up. Which means I really just want to get past this storm before I continue. Maybe, if I can. I don't even know if it's really possible. Oh, it really was just booze everywhere. Okay. Ooh, yucca. I mean, because I'd like to actually cook some food and warm myself up completely. And I don't want to go back out while it's still raining, because I will probably die of the cold very fast on the open water. Hey Chris, how's it going? I am in the storm that never ends, basically, right now. I guess I could go put this raft back and grab that yucca, just so I'm more organized. Maybe just allow the storm to play itself out a little bit more. The storm has almost lasted a solid day now, which is kind of annoying. It's like I want to be able to make the fire and cook all my food as soon as the storm lets up, but it's just, the storm is like, no. I am the storm to end all storms. Which, you know, maybe it is. I mean, this is Zone 9. Maybe it really does just continue on forever. This is a good way to get feathers. Get a massive feathers here. Yeah, I see the alcohol dog. Yeah, I should do. I mean, I kind of want to just keep up with. Because 2 hours, you gain more rested, but you don't consume fewer resources. So time isn't really passing more efficiently for you, as far as I can tell. About 3 hours. That's 6, 8. Yeah, it just gets worse and worse. Like 2 per hour is the best it ever is. In terms of just trying to get time to pass so that the storm will maybe let up. Oh, it stopped! It stopped! It stopped! Okay. Finally. Now, my thought is, okay, I have 2 fires. I want to do the first fire right now, just to cook all my food. Maybe that's a mistake, I don't really know. But right now I'm like, let's just cook everything so I have all the food that I could possibly want. Am I gonna run out of inventory? No, I'm good. Alright, let's move this to bag. And that'll get moved back. Interesting. And move this to ASAP. And then is there anything else in the fire I'd want to do? I guess I could make, let's just do this real fast. Oh, I'm not even going to have the inventory room to make another braided trap. That was sort of a mistake. What? I mean, I haven't really been using the sumac or the Devil's Trumpet at any point in this game. Maybe I really should at some point just start dumping it. I don't know. Let's go put the feathers back, grab the charcoal, make a filter, and then I'll be done here. Is it? Oh, it's just dark out, that's all. Oh, I can make rabbit stuff. I want to be faster, but... Okay, what do we got? Jacket. This is rabbit, this is rabbit. Gloves. Can I make gloves? Yes. And then make the spear trap. Don't exactly know what you do with the tank bait. I also don't care. I wonder if this fire is still going. It sure would be nice if the fire was still going so I could get the heat back up. It is! Alright, so if I just sit for a second and back up immediately. Oh, and it's raining again! Dude, game! This rain... I'm not leaving this base while it's raining. I'm gonna... Okay, now that I've cooked all the meat and done all this stuff, I'm just gonna wait out the storm again. It's kind of annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not going out and... I'm not going out there while it's raining. Alright, do I actually have enough now to make another water filter? Yeah, I think so. Let's do that while we're waiting for this rain to clear up. This obnoxious, unending rain. I should call this the Long Rain. That's what this game should really be called. Change of title is totally appropriate here. Why do I have 15 alcohols? I should probably drop the alcohols, really. You know what? So I will. This is just... I mean, they're all good, but I haven't used them hardly at all. And I'm really hurting on inventory space. There, that's just a little better. Oh, I do need to actually... Here. 51 is close enough. And I'll use this filter. And the filter will be gone, then I'll have 5 inventory spots ready to go. Wait, what? Oh, it's clean water if you get it. It's clean water if you get it while you're in a storm? Is that how it works? I never even realized that. I never realized there was any benefit whatsoever to the rainstorm. Good to know, at least. But yeah, let's try to get the heat back up. Try to get the rain condition, the wet condition off. I'm not sure, like... This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous, the amount of storm we got going on here. Okay, now when I go to the food, the yuca remains just cooked forever, so it's basically good to go. And I want to be at basically 65 to do the cooked meat. And it actually stays good for a while. It's just the heat. The heat is my #1 priority in this zone because these storms are just ridiculous. It sounds like it's lowering a bit. And as soon as it lightens up, I'm just running to the raft and getting on the river. But I'm not getting on the river because I feel like you drop your temperature really, really, really fast when you're wet in a storm on the river. I mean, it's not good when you're out here either, but on a river it's just wind and all this other stuff, and you die really fast, and then you get into these lost loops. There, did that break it up? Did it break it up? I'm still wet though. Alright, get rid of this wet condition and hope that another storm does not immediately come along. Okay, it's windy. I'm still dealing with the ill-equipped issue. But I will take that so long as I'm not ill-equipped and wet. Because there's nothing I can do about the ill-equipped nonsense. What is this? Is that all that I drop here? Oh, tons of alcohol. Yeah, I'm not getting that back. Let's go. Let's get move on! I'm not stopping anywhere if I can avoid it. I have enough meat. All I want is to move as far down the river before it starts raining again as possible. I would maybe stop at a repair place just because I could maybe get a motor then. Okay, it's night. Night is lame for various other reasons, but I don't really care. Okay, there's actually a repair place. Maybe I can, in fact, get there. What again? Okay, well, the fireplace is not going to help me here. Well, maybe I can find shelter. The fire is going to get killed by the storm, that's for certain. Of course, there's snakes and other stuff here. I'm surprised the snake can even live when it's this cold out. Yeah, there was the fire. Anything here that could work to shelter? No. I'm aware I'm cold game. I didn't move all the way in here. But maybe there's still a small chance of shelter way in the back. Probably not. Probably a waste going out here like this. Ah! Bus. The long rain, man. I'm not gonna let this rain get me down. I'm not gonna let it do it. I'm gonna fight the rain. I'm gonna fight the rain all the way. Alright, I'm below 65. I need my first meat. Oh, a wolf. Hopefully the wolf goes away. Oh, no. Well, if I have to start sleeping 4 hours at a time, I'll do that. Hopefully I won't. Oh hey, there's rabbits here. I should use actual normal snares. If the rain ever stops. Which it doesn't seem to be willing to do. Should I actually go ahead and just catch something here? What do I need? 2 for a rabbit trap? There it goes. The wet condition off. Okay, I actually don't care about the rabbits. It's time to get the hell out of here. Get out of here while the getting's good. Try to get there, maybe build my my motor, if I have the parts, which I think I do. I really do think I have the parts for this motor now. Raft shelter sounds awesome. I need another framework though. But can't I make another framework? I can't. I can't make another framework. I can make another hardware. Okay, lacking that. I'm just gonna grab a rudder. Make a moderate repair. Minor repair. And just get going. I'm so tired of dealing with this last thing for the, So tired of trying to deal with the last thing to get the motor. I thought I had it, but I guess that was the last save when I died before. And I'm wet again! This rain just does not stop for anything. Cannot do anything in this zone. Maybe I can find a shelter here. Should really be eating the meat first, and I don't necessarily care about too much else at the moment. If I can find a shelter, that's really all I'm particularly worried about at the moment. A bus! We got a bus. And we have a million creatures, which is going to make it quite impossible to actually use it without getting wrecked. So I'm gonna have to leave. Need the shelter, but I don't want to deal with getting eaten by wolves right now. That would be just a mite inconvenient. Just a touch, just a little bit. Chance of shelter here. Bait shack. Hematite dock. Don't these places usually have a little shelter right here? Oh, this is perfect. Well, let's loot the place. Is this all... okay, we have saplings. Try to avoid... Now, if I do use again, it should actually be clean because of the storm here, right? Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna figure out how to use this stuff before the game ends. Just done with all this stuff. Okay. Because of the feather and the mulberries. Yep. Okay. So this spoils after 3 days, so I should actually eat it before I think the meat. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I used all the lumber. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just, want lumber kind of in my person so that if I can pick up more. I have the slot already set up to do so. So, just back to sleeping it through. Okay, and then I'm still going to be wet, so one more. No, I got the wet off. I could have stopped one more to get the heat back up, maybe, but I'm just going to take it while it's not raining and get out of here. Just get out of here. And now we just move as quickly as possible downriver. Man, the rudder makes such a big difference. It's really hard to overstate it. Oh, I could have looted right there. I can loot here. Cool. Not even dealing with you. All I want is to get downriver while it's not raining. That's all I want. Okay. No shelter there. Now we play the can I get to shelter before I freeze to death game. Oh, church! There's a church! Oh! Storm lit up! Wait. What should I do here? Okay, let's get the wet off. Rest for at least an hour, and then try to get back out there as quickly as possible. Okay, wet is gone, and I'm looking good. In these few brief moments before it rains again, let us go quickly into the river. Hardware store maybe has a shelter. Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Just loot a little bit while I'm here. Not bad supplies here. Let's get this. Can't even do that. It's fine though. It's totally fine. Yeah, my driving was not the greatest there. Alright, time to eat this meat. Rain can let up any time. No rush though, Rain. Don't worry. Don't be in a huge hurry now. Thing is, I don't necessarily want to explore this area during the storm, in case I aggro a wolf and need to leave. I guess I could throw up a trap, but if I aggro a wolf... Well, I don't know. If I was going to aggro a wolf pack, I guess I would have already aggroed the wolf pack, right? So maybe I should go ahead and loot this place with a trap set up in case I aggro a boar or a wolf. And see if I can't get maybe a few other supplies while I'm here. It's useless. But whatever. Actually, this place was pretty good looting for raft upgrades. Is that like it for this entire zone? Guess I will collect my trap then. Oh, I can't because, I did get the stronger frame though, so taking a few hits while I'm on the raft is not that big of an issue. Yeah, I think that's really just it for this whole zone. Dog is like not even barking at anything as far as I can tell. Just wait out the storm. There we go. Okay, so it's lightening up, or it's daylight at least. Did it just, like, go daylight and then break off? Yeah, okay, let's get the wet off. Get the wet off, and then run for the boat. Run for the boat. Here we go. Run for the boat. Get out of here while the getting's good. Here we go. Come at me, rapids, come at me! Okay, I'm only at half raft life, but I just got a ton of supplies. Entering the Gulf. Open water, nowhere to stop. Oh. I think that's the game. This is 10 of 10. So this is the Gulf of Mexico, right? All the affixes are gone forever. What are you gonna do now that you've survived the apocalypse? Well, I'm going to the kingdom. Can you actually lose at this part of the game? You know, I bet you can. Oh, hey. Oh, that's a buoy. This is it. We're getting there. We're past the storm. We're past the big waves. We're past the part where we crash. We're past where we have to run past a frickin' bear. Hello, kingdom. What the hell? That was kind of random. Game? You're making the climax a little bit anticlimactic. There we go. Actually, should I wait on that one? I want to get like some screenshots while I'm doing this because I'm working on this project thing. Oh, it's little doggies. Still trying to get what exactly the implication of this is. So the dog provides you the backpack. We have a note here. Canine Manifest, Bosco, returned from the east, no handler. Tipper, awaiting new development, anxious. Lou, intractable, ill-mannered, unsuitable for field work. Rosie, in the field, Southlands. Aesop, sent north, presumed lost. Okay, so Aesop is my dog. So, Aesop went to the north with a backpack, basically, to direct you to the kingdom. You have a radio, so you think you're supposed to follow the radio signal to the south that leads you to one base, but that base is lost. And so now you are instead directed to the kingdom itself. That's interesting. just the agrarian development here. Suggests working irrigation, but this isn't, does any of this require electricity, you know? Like, where exactly are they getting this quantity of fresh water from? Do they have a working dam? What's this stuff? We got tamed boars, we got rabbits for days, we got corn being grown, we have reconverted Disneyland into a agro-utopia, I guess. A pastoral utopia. Tell us, traveler, what's out there? Not much. Lots of wolves. A lot of wolves. A lot of wolves. There we go, that's the Molasses Flood on basically not permadeath mode, so effectively easy mode. It still wasn't particularly easy. I mean, is the ending really anticlimactic? I mean, it'd be kind of nice if you saw some people. There's definitely at least one other person there, right? But you don't find like a community of people, you get the implication of a community of people through the demonstration that they have found a sustainable form of life. Love this song. The flame in the flood. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I see. So these are the donators, and so that's why a lot of these things are spread throughout the game. Or were these developers? I missed the thing. Oh yeah, no, those are the super backers up there that paid for bases in the game being named after them. These are the normal backers who don't get things in the game named after them, but still supported the development. So if, you know, in a way this game is sort of like a meta-comment on sustainable development. So in that sense, is the idea of having a fan-funded campaign like a metaphor for the construction, for the reconstitution of Disneyland, the site of play and pleasure, as a source of sustainable production. Right? It's like the emblem of Disneyland turned into a farm is in effect a kind of metaphor for the Flame in the Flood development team. Anyway, that's just sort of my brainstorming thought. I guess there's actually no... I never actually bartered in this game at all. I thought that there was barter in this game, but it seems like there isn't. I remember, like, watching part of a Let's Play or something, and I could have sworn that person had, like, traded at some point, but it seems like that's not really one of the key mechanics. So this is a... this is effectively a post-apocalyptic game. I don't know why they did this, like, tease of post-apocalypse versus post-societal. I would say this is more post-apocalypse than post-societal because you do rediscover society in the Orlando theme park of Disneyland, right? Or Disney World. So, yeah, some of the NPCs will do it, but I don't think I ever actually met one, so... It's not a necessary component of making... No, I mean, you do favors for some people, and you can get things in return. So there's the incident where you're, you know, through the weird bear challenge, right? Where the bears fight the wolves, and you have to read the note to know to go to the kingdom. But you're not really doing a favor for the guy. He just kind of repairs your boat for free out of the generosity of his heart, more or less. I know there are a few NPCs that will trade, like, one item for one item. And now that I think about it, I did actually encounter them. But you don't barter with them, you just straight up trade. So it's a usable product for usable product trade economy. There's no currency beyond the value at any given time you have for an object. Which basically means there's practically no trade opportunities at all. Which is one of the things that makes the game so difficult, right? Is that there's no shop that you can, like, trade in pieces for, so you always just have to have everything on your raft that you will need. Because there's no way you're going to be able to expect to trade for anything that you need, so it's not like you can just choose one type of mat that you're going to save up and trade to someone to repair your boat or upgrade your boat. You have to have all the mats to upgrade your boat yourself, and you have to do it yourself. I guess the thank you just kind of stays forever. It doesn't really, like, hitting space, enter, left click. Oh, there we go. Does move away. Alright, so this was 39 miles. New distance record. And, I mean, you can tell this is, like, kind of leading into the Gulf of Mexico. So, 39 miles through what must be, like, the Mississippi River. Is that my guess? You know, like, what's, need to move away from Hawaii, where I am. So, where is Disney's Magic Kingdom? That would be... That is in Orlando, right? Stupid. Alright, yeah, thanks for coming in, Chris. So the Magic Kingdom is kind of in the middle of Florida. So if you're coming in from the Mississippi River... Can you even properly see the Mississippi River on Google Maps? Here, what if I get out of driving directions? Why does this seem like that's not really the Mississippi River? It's gotta be the Mississippi River. So basically, if you're coming out of more or less New Orleans, really, in a sense, you should be along the Gulf, like, way further than you are in the game, through the ocean. So I guess that's sort of a conceit of the game, then, that... I mean, realistically, you would not leave New Orleans to the Mississippi River and end up in the Magic Kingdom, unless, I mean, is there... Yeah, because the Magic Kingdom isn't really... Well, okay, no, hold on. I guess this could be just a new river formation. What river is this? So maybe this isn't the Mississippi River. It's the Chattahoochee River. Okay. So it's actually Alabama and Georgia then. And I mean, it's still, you'd still end up having to go along the coast pretty far to get down to Orlando from the Chattahoochee River. But I guess that's kind of the premise of the game, that basically you're going 40-ish miles through the Chattahoochee River, which seems to be kind of conflated in the game probably with the Mississippi River. Maybe not. Chattahoochee River, then you cross the Gulf and enter what remains of Orlando. I think that's the premise of the game, basically. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here. Hope you have a great day.